All right. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Steel Studio. So we're talking the Bengals this week.
Yes, that's who we got. Team that beat us last year. Hopefully we have some revenge on our mind.
And we beat them last year too.
Yeah, but they beat us
second time.
Deal, remember? Yeah. Oh, that's all we heard about with Ryan Finley. But I think they have their starters, so we should be okay.
No, they don't have all their starters. We'll talk about it, but they don't have all of them. Oh, yeah. We are the favorite too. We're 63.1% favor.
What's the point spread?
-3.
Oh, okay.
43.5 is the over/under. Weather's going to be 70 and sunny, so pretty good day for us to go out and kick some ass.
That's another thing I thought last week, and the people gave me a lot of flack for it. I said, why do we wear black? We always wear black at home. I'm like, it's 85 degrees.
Yeah.
Wear your white one.
The Bills wore white for their opening game.
It's
Be
hot.
smart. Yeah.
We were worn out, but in that game, and there's studies.
Put the Raiders in black.
Right.
Yeah.
That was dumb. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
Then they probably would have said, well, you let them wear black. They were tougher. So I don't know.
This is a revenge match for Juju after he took that hit last year.
I hope. And I think he's going to go off any week now.
I hope so, dude. It's about freaking time.
Yeah, he needs to. He's so good, man.
It's about freaking time. Yeah.
We're not a bitch in this video.
This
using him right.
That's okay. This game matters because everybody in the division's 1-1.
Yeah,
we don't want to fall behind.
And we play at Green Bay next week. We're
not going to win that game.
I think we will.
I don't think we will.
I think we'll win a game like that.
And that's That's an interesting one if we lose this fucking game and we win there, just like we did the Bills. I think Green Bay's a better team than the Bills, actually.
But we don't usually
even with their shitty Saints game.
I don't.
No?
No. Their offensive line's not good. Who'd they play last week? Detroit.
They just find ways to just get in.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is good. That's not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But it is in Green Bay too. We're about that next week, but let's just get through
that. One sounds more interesting, though.
Within our division, usually we don't lose to the inferior team unless it's in a playoff game. Browns. But I think we should.
He's talking a lot of shit. I
think we'll be all right in this one. But the injury report, we have some guys that came back today. Bush came back.
Wow, that's good.
I'm glad we got Bush. And
hair pie.
We need him.
We one Hayden, less person in the groin club. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, Hayden and
Highsmith.
No, Hayden.
Watt.
Hayden, Highsmith, and Watt were all limited. So they did
same issues though. Groin, right?
Yeah, and I think they all play.
Yep. And you're missing a big one. Ben.
Oh yeah. Ben, I'm not worried about Ben. Ben, when Ben's hurt, he
plays better. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about.
He's probably got a little bit of pain, and he's always got Wednesday off anyway.
Yeah. Well, he said every time he throws it hurts.
Oh, he says that shit. I know and I think a little is this gamemanship. I think the Raiders did it to us last week.
Yeah.
They didn't have nearly as many injuries as they said they did.
No.
And those guys.
And then look what happens. Yep. Yeah. It's all part of the game.
I think we should do. Remember when the Patriots used to have 25 guys a week on their injuries? Yeah. Why wouldn't you do that? Yeah. I would do that.
Fuck with everybody. They don't know who's coming. Yeah. Yep. So
but then again, we'll get the game time, and these guys won't play, and it's like
your groin hurts.
Come on, man.
Your
can't
groin
go out there
hurts
for an hour because they're not playing the whole game. You can't play an hour and then rest up next week.
I was surprised about Bush because he should feel like he needs to fight for something at this point.
Well, here's what I mean. I heard today. Well, the worst one of all of them is Bush, and now he's back in practice. These people.
He's the best off.
The local media.
Who said that? Who said that? With Dulek?
No, it was the Williamson and that other guy that do the one podcast. They're at practice.
Yeah. How can you?
Dale Lally said it.
Yeah.
They're wrong Bush is the worst. And I like those guys. They're pretty good.
No, they're good guys.
They're better than the other podcast. Terrible.
Yeah.
Which they're very knowledgeable, terrible podcast.
They're very knowledgeable. They just have an attitude problem.
They think they know everything. Now they're saying, "Oh, we lost to this game, so the Bills game doesn't count." Well, that's not true.
That's not how that works.
See, we told you they weren't going to be very good. That's not true.
No, we'll figure it out, man.
It's
but
the NFL.
You got to take it 1 week at a time. That's what it comes down to.
And we did sign Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, yesterday was Taco Tuesday. Taco Charlton.
I
don't think we promote him up.
I don't know why we didn't promote Joseph.
That's a good question. Maybe he's not him or Witherspoon. Maybe they're just not.
Witherspoon played in the last game.
Did he? I didn't even.
He was on that play.
No, he did not. Did he?
He gave up the bomb. He was they took what's his name out and put him in.
Wait, I thought that was Arthur Mollett.
No,
it was Witherspoon, wasn't it? 25.
I didn't see him in the game. Did you?
No. But that's what they said we did so well against the Bills is we had all these great matchups for our corners, and then we kind of fucked
it was
it up.
Witherspoon, and they took what's his name, 31 out.
Yeah, no, 31's Lane.
Yeah, Lane.
He would have been even worse. So that's it wouldn't have changed anything. It's not.
Yeah, Ben didn't practice. I think Ben plays.
Yeah. What about Bengals? You have any Bengals?
T. Higgins was out today. If he doesn't play, that's huge.
Yeah, he'll play.
Xavier Su'a-Lafula.
Yeah.
And Trey Waynes, of course. So that's really not that many.
So Trey Waynes hasn't played the first 2 games.
No.
I hope he doesn't come back for this one.
Right.
They said he was potentially going to practice a little bit today, I heard, but it was raining. They don't have an indoor facility. They're the only team in the NFL.
I hope he doesn't come back.
So yeah, I mean that would be fantastic.
Yeah, we need. But I think the Bengals. Their defensive stats are good, but who have they played? They played two
terrible teams.
Offensive teams.
Who did they play last week? They played the Vikings the first week.
Right. And
who they barely won. They should not have won that game. And they lost last week to the Bears, right?
Right, at the Bears. So I think that their defense is a little overhyped.
There's a stat you said about their offensive line. They allow a sack every 7 plays.
7 dropbacks he's sacked.
Wow.
That's worse than ours.
That's really bad.
And
yeah,
he's Ben. He can move.
Yeah.
So that Chad couldn't be with us, but he did send a review of the team and what he.
You're shaking the cameras.
I'm sorry.
You're good. So yeah, while you pull up Chad's review, hopefully we can get the running game going. Though we've only got 83 yards in 2 games with Najee.
Do we get the running game going early? Do we pass to set up the run, or do we?
I think the first play we do is we throw it deep.
I do too.
Second play you do.
How about a flea flicker? No one expects that.
First play, fuck yeah, dude. No, they couldn't catch a cold. Okay, I don't know. I would do that, and then if that didn't work, I would do an G screen, play number 2, and if that doesn't work, play number 3, do a normal 3rd and 10 play, and then the next one you start running. But yeah, what did Chad say? He's the NFL expert, not me.
Well, Chad pretty much just reviewed the Bengals. He said they were on a 4-2-5.
Yep.
He said their big free agents were Trey Hendrickson and Mike Hilton. I also think Njoku was a big signing. Is that his name, Njoku? Or no, Ogunjobi.
Yeah.
He usually plays well against them.
Mixing up your brownies.
Yeah, that's right.
Not that they matter.
Yeah. He said their front 4 is a strength, but I've heard their D-line sucks, so I don't know what to believe. But they played well the first 2 games. So it'll be a test for the Steelers O-line. If you can protect, we should be able to throw on them easily. Najee has a chance to be more of a factor in the passing game if we open the playbook. He said they use a zone blocking scheme. He says Joe Mixon is a threat in the run game and the passing game. He hasn't done much the first 2 weeks. I'm surprised.
Which probably means he'll do great against us. I'm sure that's what Chad sees.
We stopped the run.
It's always.
If I was them, I would run the ball though.
Yeah.
But I
think Buffalo could have beat us.
But I think what they're going to do is they're going to come out and spread us out again, like the Browns did last year and like they did last week, and see if we can stop it.
Yeah. No, we better. At this point, you need to adjust and stop it.
He says their passing game is a strength. Jamar Chase is their big addition, explosive receiver. He does struggle with drops. T. Higgins is another solid possession type receiver. He goes, Burrow does not appear to be at 100% after the knee injury. He's not as mobile in the pocket. I didn't realize that.
I didn't either.
He says Steelers win by 2 scores.
2 scores? I'll fucking take it. I'll take that one.
Review. Normally we ask him these questions. He tells us what.
Yeah, we got to figure out how to have him on. He's busy, dude.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Hendrickson's good, but I don't think he's a top. He had 12 sacks last year, 13 sacks last year for the Saints, but they had guys on either side. I just don't think he's.
It's different when you're in the Saints defense. The Saints defense is crazy scheme. It's like our defense normally is, how it used to be under Dick LeBeau. It's aggressive as hell.
Yeah.
And it's very different. Yeah.
You think, and I saw Mike Hilton said today he wants to put a hit on Ben.
I did. I'd see that. And, he was talking a lot of shit, and he said that TJ Watt and Chase Claypool have toxic attitude and that they're the biggest trash talkers. But it's like, you're the one that's running your fucking mouth, dude.
Yeah, what was his deal?
He's clearly mad. He's clearly mad that he didn't get, signed here, kept here.
He signed him. We never told him no. He went and took the money the first day. Out of shit organization.
Yeah, he kept running his mouth on Twitter saying, I'm all about that money, getting those money bags and shit.
Safety's the best ever in the league, and which he's good.
No, he's not the best in the
He's
fucking
not the
league.
best.
And it is interesting, though, that Chad said, we should be able to pass all over him, though, because, you do have Bates back there. You have Mike Hilton. I know that Trey Wayne potentially probably isn't going to play, but still, you should. That should.
I don't even know who their other corners are.
Yeah, but that doesn't. I mean, most people don't know who ours are.
That's
other than Joe Hayden and Minka, most people don't know who else we have on our D.
Well, neither do I. No, I know who they
Edmonds
are.
hasn't played too badly though.
Well.
I think
Pierre was a disappointment. He just plays off.
I think he's too slow.
Maybe.
I think that's the only thing he can't. If he plays too close and presses, he can't catch up. Yeah, I don't know why Mike Hilton's running his mouth. I don't get it. Hopefully, we figure something out.
We made that guy. He was an undrafted free agent.
And you know what? I don't think that from what I've seen, I haven't watched the entire Bengals games each game, but from what I've seen, they don't run him off the edge like we did.
He did. I think he has a sack though.
Yeah, one. Yeah.
But
that's not the same.
He's not great coverage though.
No, he's not. He's slower. Yeah. Well, we found a way to fit him. It was very niche.
But I think our receivers should dominate. We usually do, and I also think we can run the ball on this team.
Yeah, I know we got to give our prediction, and we'll give that in the picks video.
Yeah.
But how you feel? You really feel like we can win this game?
I do. It'll be a disappointment even more than the Raiders if we lose to this team. Yeah, I just don't think they're very good.
I would be pretty pissed.
I think they're bottom of the league. They're not the worst team in the league, but
far.
Again, Joe Burrow has a hell of an arm. He could.
He's thrown 3 picks in 2 games, though.
Yeah,
He's definitely due to throw at least another one this game.
He'll be in his head if he has a bad game again, man.
Yeah. So we, I think that's. Ben will play.
So I think we.
No crazy.
I think we got to run the ball on them. They've stopped the run so far. But both teams they played, well, the Vikings do have a passing game, though, but their offensive line is way worse than ours.
They can't.
Their defense is terrible.
Yeah. I don't think that they have that good of a passing game. I don't know. I mean, I think they've got a good running back.
Thielen and the other receivers.
I don't think they're that dominant. Yeah, but who's their quarterback? Kirk?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. He's not bad.
No.
I mean,
but I'm not worried about them. How did they lose to the Bears? Dalton was passing all over them until he got hurt, and then
and Dalton's terrible.
Fields didn't do much at all, and they still lost.
Yeah. I think we win this game.
Whatever the Bears did on defense, I think we do the same.
we need to copy the Bears. They suck
against this team. The defense.
Yeah.
And our defense is better than theirs. Their corners are terrible.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of it's going to come down to execution. It's going to come down to coaching.
If they have big plays and we have turnovers, then they'll win.
We just need a handful of plays where everybody, all 11 people on our side of the ball, just do their job.
Like we did
just that one play.
All 3 phases.
Yeah. And you just do your job that one play.
Right.
You don't be like, oh, I'm tired. I'm going to take this one off. While
Harris,
other
to
10
me, is
do.
not supposed to be an average back. He's supposed to be above.
He's supposed to be explosive.
So
that's
what we were counting on. So I'm looking for that this week.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
You're not losing. When's it's a good stat. I wonder probably last year was the first time we won. 2 in a row at home.
I think so. Yeah. Well, and you had that stat last week though that pretty much said that we had. The way it came out was we had like a 90% chance of winning last week based on statistics, right?
We were 10-1 in 1 p.m. games and week 2 at home.
Yeah. And we lost.
We lost.
What the fuck? That was
we did lose 3 out of the last 5 to the Raiders though. So now it's
they've got our number, man. Yeah. They've got our number.
And Ben is what is he? 23-11 against the Bengals. Something
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So. I think we'll be okay.
I do too. We'll figure it out. But I think this is one of those games where we use it to gel as a team.
Joe Mixon, I love it. I mean, I think he's a decent player, but
so our D right now. This one stood out to me. This stat stood out to me. Our D right now is allowing 410.5 yards per game, while our offense is only getting 298. That's bad. That's a big difference.
We did play two top-ranked offenses right now, though.
Right, but they're not 2 of the top-ranked defenses.
And we did hold. Actually, they are right now because they played us. But we did hold the 2 studs on their teams in check.
Waller and Diggs. Yeah.
And you'd think if we did that, we'd win the game.
Yeah, I mean, with most of that yardage, I think 450 is from Derek Carr. So most of that average, I mean, it's only 2 games in. We don't know how accurate stuff is.
Sack total per game is 2.0. We are ranked
for allowed sacks.
12th in that.
That's for allowed sacks, or how many are we getting per game?
and the Bengals are 4.5. They're 30th.
Yeah. How many are we getting per game?
Well,
A lot. A fuck ton.
yeah, we only have one sack last week.
Did we? Was it only the Ingram sack? I think
so.
it was. Wow, we almost lost that streak.
Against backups. That's bad.
We almost lost that streak, man.
If Watt wouldn't have got hurt, though.
Yeah, but you can't put all your eggs in one basket. That's this kind of pisses me off because this pisses me off though because everyone said before we threw $30 million a year at him, they said he doesn't get hurt though. That's what makes him worth it. And the first fucking second week that he has the money, he gets hurt.
Yeah.
And it's a groin injury, and he's like, well, I got to protect myself to get all this fucking $80 million guaranteed.
Oh,
like, dude, get your fucking ass out there and play football, dude.
I agree.
Like that's kind of bullshit though. That everyone said he doesn't get hurt, he doesn't get injured, and then he gets injured right fucking away, and then we only get one sack. We almost lost our streak. This was 75 games in a row with a sack. We only had one.
Yeah,
and it was our third string outside backer. A lot, 3. I think it was 3, right?
Yeah. So
I had 2, and Hayward had 1.
Well, this is our chance to play a shit.
You know who's gonna have a fucking sack this week? The man. Alex Highsmith. Yes. He's going to have a sack this week, dude. I can feel it.
I think he played hurt last week, too. Maybe his groin.
With his groin. Yeah, he was in there. Yeah, being a man.
I think he's going to have a breakout.
It's time, man. It's time.
Jonah Williams, I was telling you that actually Dan Moore's ranked higher than Jonah Williams.
Yeah.
So, I think their line, ours line is decent, but it's young and not gelling.
Yeah,
their line is just bad.
It's just bad, yeah.
So I think we'll be all right. Our deep front seven's way better than theirs.
Yep.
So it's going to come down to not turning the ball over. Same thing as all bad teams. I mean, they do have some talent in skill positions, but they're not there yet. Their coach sucks too.
Yeah. Well, wait. We'll just wait and see what happens. I think we win. I think you said we win. Yeah. We'll give you the point breakdown. We'll give you the real breakdown in the picks episode. So check that picks episode out.
So that's our review of the Bengals. Really, not much else to say.
Not much else to say. That's Chad's preview.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. There's not a lot more, man. I hate the Bengals too. No. I fucking hate the Bengals.
Yeah, me too.
You know what? I hate every fucking team in the AFC North. It's just when we used to be in Central, I don't hate all those teams.
Actually, the Ravens, I don't hate. I don't know why I respect them.
I respect the Ravens too, but I still like.
But they're overrated.
It's like a hate.
They have them like number 3 in the power rankings.
Oh no, come on! Their defense is
Kansas
gone,
City's
dude.
the worst defense in the league.
Are they number 1 or number 2 in the power rankings? They used Kansas City as the benchmark for all, but it's like their defense is fucking in shambles, dude.
They're not winning a Super Bowl this year.
No,
AFC's wide open.
I think so too.
We get together.
I think anybody in the AFC could.
That's a Tennessee probably.
I don't know.
I think everybody's got weaknesses, man.
I think right now in the AFC it is literally a wide open game. You could have the shitty ass Broncos who are undefeated right now. We end up winning. Yeah.
So,
which is kind of pathetic in a way. Well, the only team that I would actually be willing to put money on the line that will not make it to Super Bowl is a team that finished with 10 wins last year. It's the Miami Dolphins. They will not go to Super Bowl. No, I would put money. I would put $1,000 on that. They're 1-1.
They shouldn't be.
But they just will not go.
They're not going
anywhere. They're a decent team, but it's not happening. They've got a decent defense. Xavier Rhodes. That other corner.
That's about it.
Whatever that. They got those 2 corners that they spend $100 million a year on each or whatever the fuck.
So is not the answer.
He's gone. Didn't he break his rib or something?
And the Bengals will be another organization. They'll be looking for all new players. Maybe we'll have Burrow in a couple of years.
That'd be great. I'd take him. He seemed like he'd be a Steeler. Well, that's what we got. So check out the picks episode that's coming out sometime this week as well, and that's it. Go Steelers.
Go Steelers.